Good morning, everybody out there. What have we got? The 19th of the 12th, 2025. A lovely 32 degrees up here inside at the moment. Greetings. Now, shit's going to hit the fan big time. This is what I said last time, but this is going to be big time now. There you got high government officials, politicians, people of influence, gonna crack it big time. They're all changing to the allegiance, the allies. Some are double agents, but they obviously see the pure light now. As I said, putting out the pure light, hope, faith, love, charity, compassion. We are warriors. We are conquerors. And this is what we do. My heart desire number is number 1. And number 1 is leadership qualities, skills, gifts. I put everything into play. Now, there's a video I just watched. Jack, young fella, probably half my age, maybe. And Outback Jack it's called. And he's saying everything. I agree with everything he's saying. Why does the Australian government betray us so much? Everything that goes wrong, they blame Australians. Now, I believe Australia for Australians. We are Australians. And we are one. And we have unity. And clarity. And coherence. They're trying to do cohesion. But we have coherence. And clarity. Everything we do. And as I said, we have the pure light. There's a lot of truths are going to be unveiled now. Some you're going to like and some you're not going to like. You're going to dislike it. I dislike a lot of shit this government does because they haven't got the knowledge and know-how and wisdom to do things. They haven't got the nous. As I say, he panics. And when one panics, he does stupid things. And I touched base on the fanatics out there, the fanatics. Fanatics, it's madness. It's what you call madness. Now, the only way to beat that kind of madness is to go after them and lock them up. Or send them back into their home countries where they came from. As I said, I don't know why they come to Australia and all the Western countries to disrupt what the locals have put together for a couple of centuries now, our ancestors. They've come here on purpose to disrupt our way of life, our Fandigan way of life, where everyone has used to have a fair go. It's starting to affect our Australian way of life. As I said, staining our iconic Bondi. Unforgivable. Oh, we forgive, but we don't forget. We don't forget. But it doesn't mean we like what they've done. We dislike what they've done, and we don't forget what they've done. But that's all my compassion. I forgive what they've done, but I don't forget, and I don't like what they've done. Simple. And they need to be brought to justice. As I said, the ultimate price was death. Unfortunately, killing innocent victims, innocent souls. Anyway, we see enough of that on the TV lately, and I'm moving forward, and everybody knows I've got heartfelt condolences for all those victims' families, relatives, friends, etc. Shocking thing to happen on Australian soil. Should never have happened. But we go forward. As I said, big shit fight's going to happen. Shit's going to hit the fan. And as I said, those double agents and people in high places and of influence will be changing sides. And as I said, Chrissy, you're doing a fantastic job. I am proud of you. All Australians are proud of you. And this is your calling. As this is my calling. Everyone has a calling. Everyone has a role to play. Until we clean this mess up. And that Jack, in the Outback, I'll leave a link there on my site so you can look and tell Australians exactly what's going on. And, mate, I reckon 50% of Australians know exactly what's going on now. And we've just got to control our emotions and go forward and do it the right way. Okay, Supreme Being, right behind us. Right behind us, we've got so much spiritual and supernatural forces at play. A lot of people don't understand that, but I understand that. That's my role. That's what I do. I'm bridging the spiritual world with the material world. That's one of my spiritual gifts. As a prince, that's what a prince does. And as I said, my heart desire number is number 1. It's where my heart is. Pure light leadership. With courage, strength in numbers. And this is the reasons we fight for. Reasons with meanings and purpose. For the greater good. Thanks for coming to me shindig anyway. Shindang. Oh dear. As many bees as a honey pot has. This needs to happen. I got cards sitting in front of me. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Cheers to everybody out there. Progress forward. Forward we march. And as Jack was saying, why does this Australian government, everything that goes wrong, blames Australians and wants to take shit off law-abiding citizens? It's like, and what they've done with immigration, okay, it's like putting a lion in a paddock with 10 cows. And you keep coming back and you go, what happened to the 10 cows? How come there's only 9? Well, the lion just ate one. Bit of a metaphoric thing there, but it's basically what's happening here, isn't it? In Australia. Australia for Australians. And if you don't want to be Australian and the Australian way of life, well, piss off. Go. Pack your bags and go home. Simples. Pretty easy. Okay, which cards will we do first? I'll do the number cards first. Okay. And all our police forces need to unite on this matter and piss the darkness off once and for all. And as I said, I don't care if you're arresting High Court judges, politicians, people of influence. They all need to be rounded up and punished with our justice. The people, we the people's justice. And our military, a big thank you to our military for everything the military is doing behind the curtains that we don't see. All the confidential, staffing confidence. I'd like to see a few reports coming on the Prince's table very shortly. I'd like to see a lot of reports so I can make the hard and difficult decisions that have to be made. That's what me Nous is for, and that's what I've been assigned here for this purpose. Yeah, people still don't get it, do they? But just will. As I said, it's only some. It's only some are dark. But I know results are coming through on my YouTube channel now. And that's marvellous. That's marvellous to see. I can't thank all those ones that have clicked like and have actually viewed and taken into me message and me clarity from this channel. Makes me happy. Makes everybody happy. As I said, we're all connected. It's all connected. Okay. Whoa, 0808. So we're going to have wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, and auspicious outcomes. Woohoo! You'll enter a time of expansion. Remember I told you about the planet Jupiter? It's all about expansion, exploration, and excursions. We were on an excursion of the unknown, really. Destination unknown. But we've got Christ, and Christ is the biggest truth of all. Pure light. Okay, a lot of truths are going to be unveiled as we speak. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. And then finances will just, miracles with our finances that will improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. Okay, so 1331. Good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality and independence. This is all about your authentic selves, as I keep saying. Who you are and what role you play. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A moment of enlightenment or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favour. We have beautiful favours from everybody, everything around us, all around us. Clear those dark entities away. Another sip of the coffee. Beautiful Garfield. Garfield used to read the comics when I was young. Used to get a bit of a laugh out of it. But we've got to start it. You know, when we tell those dry, sarcastic jokes, and we used to laugh until our ribs started hurting because we were laughing so much. I mean, they're the times I want to bring back. They're the good times. I see too much sorrow and sadness out there at the moment and depression. And this is why, because our Australian government demoralise the citizens of Australia. They demoralise you. And it's unsustainable when you've got to do a mortgage and that mortgage has got to be 100 years. We don't live to 100 years. Of course it's unsustainable. $1 million, it'd take you probably 200 years to pay that $1 million off. Unsustainable. And this is what they do. Demoralising the Australian citizens. And as I keep saying, they work for us. They work for us. I mean, the Governor-General, there shouldn't just be that one person Governor-General. They can sack him. And what's he or she doing at this moment, at this precise time or moment in the presence? He or she should be sacking the whole bloody lot of them, and we should be going through all the government departments. That's the AEC included. Even our bloody independent ICAC. They're doing nothing. Nothing. They're either too scared to because they haven't got the strength. Well, they got the strength now because they got the Supreme Crown and our crown here right now. Our crown, our sovereignty, and our spirit authority. Doesn't get much better, and you can't get more authority or authorised than that. Do your jobs, as I am. All right, so what do we have here? Knight of Cups. We got Knight of Cups. Death, rebirth. Don't count this. We've gone through this before. Death doesn't mean death. That's all about rebirth and transformation. As a scorpion does, a scorpion, as I do, I initiate rebirth and transformations because I visualize it. That's what I am, a visionary. And a seer, sage, Knight of Wands. Look, we're going to have to do one more, I think. The Tower. Beautiful, beautiful. And now we're going to have to do one more again, which is Judgment. Judgment. All right, so we got, what is on the bottom of those decks? What is on the bottom? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords is a yes. Death is a no, because it's no to all those. As I said, we're going to have transformation. I'm using me knights. They're going to be thrown in the Tower, which has our up-to-date name. It would be jail for that. Going to be thrown in the jail because we're going to have judgment. Use me knights out there. Now, interests and hobbies will have better grades. Scorpio moon in the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an actor of affection, representing emotional richness, intoxicating quality for women. Oh, one for the women, one for the girls, eh? Now, Death, as I said, all about transformation and rebirth. Comes with the Pluto and Scorpio. It's a 13 card, but it's a 4. It's a 4. Now, you should know what number 4 means now. Okay? Square. Can be Pandora's box. Okay? It means things come to an end. Okay? New beginnings. We end one cycle and we go into the next cycle. New beginnings. New beginnings. So death is not about the literal death of anyone. It represents the death of a project, plan, or relationship. Now, destroy existing life, then die and be reborn. Okay, so sort out the shit from the clay. Knight of Wands, be second. Okay, 3 yeses and 2 nos. The Tower's no and death. As you know, that's all related to the darkness and the dark side. So that they'll be gone. They'll be gone with the knights. I'll bring me knights in of shining armour. And we have judgment. Okay? Judgment. Anyway, I'll quickly read these. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands represents a positive force that works with passion, but may appear to be too enthusiastic and aggressive in its actions. Okay? So that's what a knight does. It's sometimes you've got to call them back and calm down because they're too enthusiastic sometimes and they get a bit too aggressive. But when you need aggression with aggression, I call him my Knight of Wands. That's what they do. Okay, that's their role to play. They're the Tower, and then the collapse of the Tower indicates the sudden disintegration, okay, of this darkness, where excessive complacency causes blind action. Their they're doing blind action because they're blinded now. They're blinded by pure light. Okay, truth. And they don't know what to do. See, resulting in a crisis. Okay, crisis. Now, the beautiful knights. This is our force. The knights of wands and cups. And then we have beautiful judgment. Judgment, I'll tell you judgment once again too. Beautiful card to have. Living in every real moment. And I'll tell you right now, the pure light, Prince Todd sits here, and I am the real deal. Scorpio Pluto card again, see? Transformation, new beginnings. We march forward. We're on the march now. As I said, people in high places, they're starting to change over because they see the pure light and the writing on the wall. And they'll run. They don't want to be led by cowards. The cowards and cronies, all down there in that, not all, but some, cowards and cronies, criminals of our government. They all need to be routed out and charged and heard in a royal court. We need a royal court set up. New High Court judges, or filter the whole lot of it and see who's for the people and who's against the people. Okay, Australia for Australians. Judgment. And then we have the big transformation because we have death to the darkness. And as I just said, they're held accountable into Australian for Australian courts and heard accountably for their actions and crimes against humanity. Or basically just the crimes against Australia for Australians, citizens. Betrayal and treason. And it's all there and it's all facts and it's all been recorded. So there's no covering this one up or controlling the narrative. ABC, get your shit together. Very, very distasteful actions ABC's doing. Bad tactics. Chastised. You're chastised. Simple as that. Get your act together. You're Australia for Australians. The main broadcaster. And I think it's time to take the money off ABC if you can't report the pure light, the truth. Take those subsidies off you so you can either crash and burn or carry on by yourselves. ABC's been going that way for the last 30 years too. I don't know why. SBS and Sky News. I listen to Mr. Murray, the Bolt Report, because they're telling the truth and what Australians want to hear and what we are thinking. So keep up that good work, Sky News. Keep that going. As I said, pure light, pure light. I'm surprised a lot of people haven't switched on to me by now. Watch me and switch on. Watch me and switch on. Watch me and switch on. Because the pure light. And this is what a prince does for his people and Australia for Australians. This is where I was born. My spirit's been here for a while now, since the First Fleet. And we've always mixed in with the local people. First Nations, we call them Aboriginals, but I love them. I love all walks of life. Okay, everyone in the whole world, because we're earthlings for starters. But if you do the wrong thing, okay, you've got to install discipline first. And then if you step out of line and do the wrong thing, well, of course, it's punishment. punishment so you know what you've done wrong. I've just seen all these teenagers on a beach somewhere too, going through Woolworths and just smashing the place up. Come on. That is disorderly conduct for sure. That's your chaos and anarchy happening right before your eyes. Where's the law and order? If you want to be fanning, you call in the whole police force and round them up and lock them in Woolworths and let them out one by one and take their names and hold them accountable for what they just did. There's no mucking around. You do the jobs out there properly. And if they're not capable of doing your jobs, well, you get someone else in that will do the job. I go, oh, you're just a number. You're not just a number two. Get that out of your head, because some numbers are better than other numbers and some people do the job better than those other numbers. Let the bad ones walk first. Keep the good ones. Or get rid of the bad ones and just keep the good ones. And look after the good ones and pay them accordingly on what they do, on the job they do. Handsomely. As I said, you do good things, you get rewarded. Simple as that. Oh, got Horace again. Horace is coming, and that's, I say, my pagan name, Horace Pendragon Peaceful. It's come out again at us. Wow. So we've still got the darkness there, but we got healing. We got the healing to get 33 too. 33 card healing, all about healing, and the darkness, which we're going through it, and that's what I said. It's all hit the fan now. So, and Horace, we're going to draw one more card. We'll see what we go with. Union and power. Union and power. Definitely on the right track. Stay on the right path. Okay? Whatever path we're on, upper, lower or middle, we stay on that path and journey together, because we're all meeting up in that journey now, and it's all being union, and with our union we have power. Okay? So we wrestle power back off the darkness. Beautiful. Beautiful. And here, I'm just going to do another one here. Let's just see. The answer is yes. This is just a bonus card, I guess. One of them bonus cards, because just like a bonus card. Just to have clarity that we are on the right path in the right direction. But as I said, at the moment, destination unknown. But I know the age of pure light is upon us, and the truth through Christ will unveil a lot of things. Because I am capable of making big things happen. Okay, so that's the numbers. Celebration. See, three of cups. Resource exchange between friends who have no direct interest or relationship. We're all partnering up now, and we're all unionised. And that's with Australianism. There is called, look that one up, Australianism. It's all about our culture and, being our slang, our way of life, it's our culture. Hey, whoever said we didn't have a culture? Pig's ass, we do, and bloody oath we do. Okay? Otherwise, We have a beer or two, don't we? Have a beer or two, have a bit of a yarn, bit of a yak. Stag on the barbie, shrimp on the barbie. We're Aussies, as I say. Australia for Australians. If you don't want to be an Australian, as I said, piss off. Piss off. Remember that thing we were saying years ago too, like, you know, we don't want you here because we're full. And we are full. As I said, this is a government one that fixed the housing crisis. They would have fixed it already. They got no intentions of fixing it. And that's sort of like with the Governor-General, go forth, do your job. Okay, I know the Crown is useless over in England because they're imposters and impersonators. Have been for quite some time. This is why I come forward for this point in the matter and presence. Because things have gone wrong. You haven't got true crowns, the pure crowns, the pure light. But yeah, by all means, use our crown. And sack the whole bloody lot of these bastards because we've got to start from the ground up again. And the AEC. ASIO, I'm sceptical on ASIO too because they didn't do their job. If it was on the radar 219, what the bloke in ASIO that was keeping tabs on that, did he leave ASIO? So, you know, but if he left ASIO, you put another investigator onto it, another agent. I mean, come on, start organising and running the show. Because I'll tell you right now, this leader here, I'm a great organiser. It's what I do. I organise people and direct people on what to do. And that's through the spiritual side of me and through the telepathic commands. Okay, everyone play their roles. And we have, as I said, the cusp of revolution and the cusp of celebrations. Celebrations, because the true princes come forward. And as I say, once I step on the throne and be crowned, it's unstoppable now. It's inevitable. It's going to happen, I know. It's not a question of how or why. It's just a when and the right timing. Okay, so we know we're going forward. It's all in the numerology. It's all in the astrology. I know everything's aligned. All the planets are aligned now for that energy, the energy we need to push forward and to get rid of this darkness. The universe aligns, as you know, with the 1111. Okay? That's the universe telling us exactly what's happening. The Three of Cups means joy, sharing, or celebration. And the card shows three women raising their glasses. I'll raise me cup to celebrate their harmonious relationships. Harmony, spreading harmony out there. Love, peace and harmony. Hope and faith. Compassion. Charity. Cheers, everybody. The pure light. The pure light. I'm just going to do one more card here and see what number comes out. Been a good morning. And I hope and have faith that we've progressed a long, long way. As I say, I love the results coming in because that gives me more and more hope, love and faith. And I push out more and more pure light. Positive, pure light. Through the whole universe. And my authority comes from the Supreme Being. Spirit authority. 1144. Divine intervention. Divine intervention. Prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and higher calling. Higher calling. I answer my higher calling. I just said my authority comes from the Supreme Being. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. Lurks, don't you like that name? Oh, he's just lurking around the corner. Unfortunately, yeah, we can't see around corners, can we? It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed my expectations. Fan dinkum. Lovely, lovely jobly. Beautiful, beautiful card that was then. That resonates so well with us, what I just said. 11:44. I don't know if you got time. I'll leave it there. Hope it's not blurry. But pause it and read that card, because it's exactly everything I just said. That's why the universe, all around us, I answer me higher calling, you answer your higher callings, you play your roles. You've got the play. I play my role as a prince does. And once they get it down there in government, once it dawns on them, may never dawn on them, because their arrogance and ignorance, and I don't know. As I said, they got thick membranes because it doesn't sink in. They haven't got an ounce. As I said, perhaps we're just more advanced. And we do things that progress and advance the whole of humanity. All the good things do progress. And the ones that do bad things, they get punished. Simples. And you need leadership with strength, courage, love, light. And as I said, my past lives have done it all before. Nothing new for us, nothing new for us. As the old saying goes, we've seen it all before. And that's why we have a lot of understanding. There's the 4 again, there's the 4. The number 4, have a look at the number 4. Numerology, number 4. Get into it. Okay, perfect card. We have a lot of understanding. And when we pull in all this understanding, we make decisions. And we make the big, difficult decisions. It's what we do. Okie dokie. So, I'll leave it there. It's been a beautiful morning. I hope I have clarity out there. And I hope I'm pushing the message out there in positive ways, because I only put positive energy out there. So you should have no negativity whatsoever. It all should be just positive and flowing. As I said, let the cosmic light, the pure cosmic light, flow in now. And go with the flow, or become the flow. Okay, so bye for now. Okay, so I'm transmitting from Channel 4, and I am ready to receive, and I am ready to take my rightful place. As etched in stone many, 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 many eons ago. Okay, so Channel 4, bye for now. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen.